We'll talk about replacing. How about this? Arsenal's new Vieira. What's this about?
Yeah, the papers have had some fun with this one. Basically, the story is Arsenal set to boost their midfield in a deal worth up to 34 million for Porto's Fabio Vieira. Sun did Fab the Fighter. Their piece kind of delves into the setbacks the player has had to go through, from being told he was too short. He's 5'7", had his mentality slammed by his Porto boss, and had quite a difficult upbringing. Times just kind of went into... their headline was quite fun when Arsenal agree 34 million deal for Vieira, brackets, no, not that Vieira. And yeah, Sam Dean's piece kind of just on how it does boost their midfield. Both those, the Times and the Telegraph, saying how, Arsenal suffered from two main issues last season, and that was creating chances and finishing. So do you feel like this is a really exciting deal in terms of how much creativity it's going to inject into Arsenal and the difference of their chances next season?
Nah.
Go on.
I mean, we're all right. We're friends at the moment, aren't we? I think it could change in the next 30 seconds. In the next 30 seconds, this could change.
Okay. Oh, no. I know what you're going to say, but we're not even
If
talking...
I was Arsenal, I'd sign Tony from Brentford.
Well, we're not talking about him. We're talking about this guy.
I would sign him from Brentford. Sorry, Brentford fans, but I think he's got rid of Aubameyang. I think he done the right thing for the sake of the dressing room. He was like undermining him every day, and he's trying to build a club, young players, great players. I think Arteta's on the right track. He'll be a good signing, and there's a few options, and one of them is Ivan Toney. I would sign him if I was Arteta. How do you feel now?
We are definitely not friends. After what you said about Eriksen, and he doesn't, he shouldn't, doesn't need to stick around, etc., etc. Now you're saying Ivan Toney needs.
Imagine both of them left, and hey, the other striker's good.
But,
what about him?
Brian and Berman? No.
Brian?
No. I'm not having this. It's not on. We want to keep our players, thank you very much. But yes, in terms of Vieira, it looks like it could be a fascinating deal for Arsenal. And ultimately, they lost games towards the end of the season that, crucially, at one stage they were in pole position to finish fourth. And to have another player that brings more creativity to the team may well be beneficial to them long term as they look to try and secure Champions League football, which they've not obviously had for a few years now.
I don't know a lot about him. Do you know a lot about him?
No, I don't know a great deal about him. But, any player that comes in that can add more creativity to a side that, I don't want to say has struggled largely for goals, but, Lacazette didn't live up to, and now he's left, and obviously Aubameyang's left. There was a lot of reliability on Nketiah towards the end of the season. Obviously a lot of reliability as well on Smith Rowe and Saka, for example. If you've just got somebody else in there to add a bit more attacking
you've got
flair.
To pay 80 million for a goal scorer. If you want a goal
so
scorer who gets 20.
Ivan Toney, 80 million? Sounds good to me.
A proven.
Oh, here we go.
One swallow don't make a summer. I want to see Ivan Toney, but I would take a chance on him if I was Arsenal.
I wouldn't.
How much would he cost?
I don't know. Look, we've got to take a break.
Million?
This is the problem with you. You don't. We've got to take a break. You just keep chatting. But listen, he's not leaving. We don't want him to leave. We're quite happy with our team. Thank you very much.